difficult to deal with. Fed wants to get inside and make this a dirty rough fight.
Yet another fight week. Here we go, man. This time we're headed to... Well, I say man. That was man. Here we go, man. Here we go, guys. We're headed to Omaha. I love it, man. I'm going to get some steaks. We're going to go there and have a great time. That's going to be this weekend. We're so excited about it. And also excited because David Feldman, the man himself, president and founder of the company, you know him, he's going to be stopping by there. He is the Eagle, which, by the way, we forgot to ask him about that last week. I want to find out about that and more. He has some big news on the Italy show, and you never know what Dave's going to do when it comes on. It's always a wild card. We have some fun with him, so that'll be awesome. Has some new signings to announce and a lot more. It's all going on today. Very busy week in and out of BKFC. I know that I look over there, I see Evan, and I see Broken Brandon. Yes, Brandon, are you going to leave the show early today?
Yeah.
I'm worried about
What is
you.
that transition?
That happened last week. Dave started using them. I noticed that. The weird where they whoosh. It's pretty. It's different. Yeah. So how long do we have you today, Brandon?
The next 10 minutes.
So this guy came in, Evan, for just to do 10 minutes live, 15 minutes on the air with us. I love that. Thank you for doing that. He helped set the show up. But do you think, let's ask the chat, will Brandon mess one thing up in the 10 to 15 minutes he's here?
Already did.
Well, I didn't even know. What'd you mess up? You didn't count me in. I knew that.
I forgot to ask you about something at the top of the show.
Brandon will be sharing the results of his colorectal exam next week. Don't miss it on the Bare Knuckle Show. No.
That's not happening. We can't do that. Cool. I found out we can't do that.
Mess up.
All right, no, good thing. Yeah, don't actually delete that if you have that.
Ask the person to record the colonoscopies.
You know, in radio, they used to do this thing where to do colonoscopy awareness, they would have people actually on the air live sing. They'd have sing karaoke as somebody who's giving a prostate exam. So maybe next year, when you get a prostate exam, we can do that. Colonoscopy.
Brandon was born without a prostate, actually.
Is it time for the prostate?
I don't even know, dude. It might be. My birthday's tomorrow. Maybe it'll be time for my prostate soon. I don't know.
What are you, 100?
How old are you supposed to be? I don't even know to get a prostate checked.
I think 40.
Oh, God, I better get going.
Do you pee a lot at night?
No, I really don't. Anyway, Brandon could screw up 5 things in that time, they said. Wow, they're already all over you. All right, thank you to everybody who's checking us out today. I see Nathan Rivera. I'm going to forget people. Little Ben's here. Russ, Ambidextrous, Camacho, Brian Maxwell. What's up, man? Gator Wrestlers here. Wesley Kill Eagle, Paul Pickett Podcast. They're all here. Thank you. And make sure you hit that like button. Guys, like I said, a lot of stuff to get into today. A lot of stuff we're going to talk to with Dave and everything. And the other thing is, correct me if I'm wrong, because you didn't correct me. So I could be wrong here. But I believe, and I think you have the graphic, you can throw it up the flash sale. We're not doing mail call yet. This is just the flash sale. I screwed up on the rundown. I'm all whacked out. The flash sale for DAZN that we talked about last week, that's still going on, right? I think it goes on until, do we have the graphic?
Yeah.
I think it's the 17th, if I can remember. 14th. So no, it's over. Don't
over.
Do it.
It's over.
I thought maybe we checked that before it went up. Well, we did a great flash sale.
What?
No, the reason I'm joking around, the reason I bring that up and did it in such a goofy way was we're still working on stuff for you. We hope you got involved with that flash sale. I know Dave, we can ask him more when he comes on about what we're going to do next. I know some of the fans were like, oh, we got to pay for all this stuff. We're trying to make it as affordable as possible as we grow the company. So I'm sure, if I know Dave, he's already working on another kind of a DAZN thing for you. We'll keep you updated with that. The other thing I want to talk about is we kind of showed this at the top of the show. Before we get to the mail call here, I want to kind of wipe this up. Wipe it up literally. Last week we showed Dave and the Eagle or whatever he's holding taking a dump in the ring. And we showed it. Remember, he took and what did Jeff say? Oh, you got a little something there. Or whatever he said.
It took a little peep.
Is that what he said?
He licked his lips.
So, you guys Evan, I just want to say, we're all over the board even before. Whatever you drank today or did last night to make you feel this way, do it all the time. I don't know what you ate, but Evan's sitting over in the corner over here before we go on the air, and this room is rancid. He like drops bombs in this room, then he runs in the other room.
What did you do, Soscia?
I didn't do any. I bowed before him because he's the Lord Evan Zentor.
You went right in the line of fire.
I didn't realize it was disgusting.
I would never do such a thing.
Oh my God! Well, you make good jokes. I want to make a joke with you.
Besmirch me like that.
Oh, come on. So then I got this. Actually, I guess we can go to mail. Let's go to mail call for this one. This is a mail one. I didn't realize.
It's time for mail call.
This is so ridiculous. The Bare Knuckle Show at gmail.com. You can send it in. The Bare Knuckle Show at gmail.com. Love when you guys send stuff in. Can't stay. Bowls, beers, and brawls. Hi. Thank you for saying hi to the family. Let's see. We're in here. Send something in. Let us know something from the show. Anything you have. If we can sift through it and get it on, we will. This was supposed to be from last week, and I'm so sorry we missed it. I forget his name. Damn it. But he took the time to send this in. We talked about the Eagle. You saw at the top of the show. And he did a whole play off this thing. I don't have the what he said, but let's show the picture that I wanted to show about Dave. So that's the original picture. And this guy decided, because of the Macho Man graphic we did a couple weeks ago, to redo that picture. And so this guy took this. Look, it's not a great Photoshop, but he took the time to add Slim Jim's "Yeah, oh yeah" and put a title belt on Dave. I think that deserves recognition. I know the guy's written before. I want to say it's like Brian or Byron or something. But thank you for sending that in. That graphic was a much bigger hit than we thought it would be. Slim Jims, love them. I bet you, Evan, you probably don't touch Slim Jims, do you?
No, too much butt rot in those. You got to get something with no preservatives.
Yeah, my friend used to work at the Slim Jim. I knew you wouldn't touch them. The Slim Jim factory.
They're good, but
I know.
You got to get the nitrate-free stuff. We know better now.
But I can't help it. I love a good Slim Jim. And I always yell, "Snap into a Slim Jim!" Oh yeah, you probably don't do that, right?
Well, I know you love Jims. I didn't know you.
I do love. You can tell.
Slim. I thought you didn't discriminate on size.
Slim Jim. All right, as we move on here, we're just cleaning up emails from last week that we missed. This is another one that comes in from Kevin Smith. You know Kevin Smith, Athlete Service Coordinator Kevin Smith. He was sightseeing with one Johnny Love. We've talked about him on the show before. Here's some of the photos in Dubai when they went sightseeing. I love seeing this. This is great. They're there. They're taking in the culture. There's Kevin on his camel. There's Johnny Love there. Look at him. Johnny Love could wow, you guys really fit in there. This looks great. Did you ever? That's awesome what he's doing. I guess that's sand surfing. My wife did that in Peru, I think. She said it was awesome. There they are. Kevin Smith, Johnny Love. Johnny Love's the guy that apparently, rumor has it, taught Caitlin the Bombshell how to be sexy on screen. And you can see it by looking at him there, right next to the, what did he put?
The second sexiest man at BKFC.
Second, who's the first? Kevin Smith?
No, Kevin's number 2, Johnny's number 1.
Well, anyway, thank you for sending him in, man. Kevin works really hard, so does Johnny, and I'm glad they could go out and go have some fun in the desert. All right, let's see what's next. Okay, here's another one. This is. I love when this happens. People write emails about other people that write in. This one says, I saw Randy the Perv was upset last week because he felt the bare knuckle bombshells in Britain Hart were overclothed in Dubai. So, I thought this might cheer him up. And I have a question. Would you or won't you, guys? Hard pass for me. I'm still hard, but it's a pass. This guy's like the new Randy the Perv, but he's sending in for Randy.
He's coming for the title.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Did you see her tongue? I wasn't even looking at that, and I saw it.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you right now, I mean...
Hard pass.
I don't know. I would... If you didn't know and that happened, what do you do? I mean, that kind of creeps me out a little bit.
What do you mean, and that happened?
Like you take a beautiful woman like that home. If you think she's a beautiful woman, it's all consensual. You've had a couple drinks. You go home and you decide to do the deed, and then that happens. You see the tongue. You didn't see it before that. Does that freak you out? Does that make you think second? Is it a good story?
Are you seeing the tongue like she's just doing that, like sticking it out like that? Or are you feeling the tongue?
I'm curious how that would feel. I feel like...
But I'm saying you wouldn't... Would you see that first?
Well, she stuck it out to try and be sexy, and I imagine
Right.
she's probably going to kiss you.
She stuck it out to be sexy.
Would you take her home?
Well, I would wonder what was put in my drink. I would think I was hallucinating.
That's a good... You don't see she's like a lizard or something.
Yeah, if it's a lizard person.
But I mean, with Brandon, where are you on this? I need to hear you, too.
No,
You know what Brandon would want.
Brandon just wants to look at the...
I'm honestly, I was doing something, so I missed.
Yeah, I saw your hand moving quickly when you're watching, so I know what you would do. What are you doing? You're freaking me out with this girl.
He's texting his doctor. I think.
Oh.
I'm texting.
All right, he's texting. Forget about it. All right. Well, yeah, I don't know. So where would you be with that, Evan? Yes or no?
I'm just thinking how painful that must be to cut your
Cut it in
tongue
half.
Like that.
That's what I mean.
And what is the point? Is it to do videos like that? Or what do you gain from that?
Maybe money? I don't know.
I mean,
the tattoo culture, I guess. Like, obviously, she's.
I mean, hey, I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah,
It feels nice.
It might feel nice.
You
I just
know,
think
you
it
can
would
juggle things.
You're so stupid.
I mean,
Oh, man.
that's where my head goes.
I know. I know where your head would go. So anyway, let's just move on. But I don't know if I'm kind of in the middle. Let us know what you're thinking in the chat. That's a crazy tongue. I don't know. I would just maybe for the story. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, is right.
Yes. Next question.
Dude, little Ben says go down to Kensington. You'll see plenty of things like that. You probably will. Her name is apparently Split Bree or something. Split Bree. I'm looking it up now. All right, next up. Oh, here he is. Speaking of, you're laughing at something there. I'm nervous.
Yeah, just hang on a second.
I don't want to hang on because I don't see what you're laughing at.
He's pulling up weird pictures of Johnny Love back there.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
He has these pictures.
He's trying to get Johnny Love doing. Johnny Love's a cameraman. If you guys don't know on the show, he's one of our best cameramen. Great guy. That's who Johnny Love is. We've talked about him a couple shows ago. Like I said, I jokingly said he tried to make Caitlyn, or he taught Caitlyn how to be sexy. We played that clip, and he also is the one that back elbowed Caitlyn. Remember, or almost did by accident. I'm climbing uphill trying to explain to people who Johnny Love is. There we go.
Johnny Love right
What
here.
the hell? What and why? Where do we? Is that real,
I remember that couch from Spain.
dude? What
That was back in the green room in Spain.
is there? A story? I need a story here. Our viewers are like, this is.
I don't know. Brandon just had it. Brandon, you want to
Yeah,
explain?
Brandon, was that your?
It was
Personal?
sent to me from somebody.
I bet you I know who. All right, there he is, Johnny Love. Johnny Love, you get more time on the show. For people, we got to explain to them who you are. They'll know. You'll see him. You'll see him with his camera. He gets some great shots. All right, let's see what else we have. Johnny Love. Okay, this is interesting. Another email. Oh, this one is from Randy the Pervert. This says, let's see. I know Crystal Pittman is fighting coming up. I'm excited to see her back in the squared circle. So I went to her Instagram page, and I find that if you blur your eyes, it looks like she's naked. You're welcome. Let's see. I can see. Let's all blur our eyes real quick. Oh yeah, I can see that now. Evan, are you blurring? Do you see anything?
I'm blurring.
I mean, if you're kind of far away, and yeah, I see what he means because she's doing like the skin thing, like for the bra.
Right.
I don't know, dude. I'm gonna say Johnny Love, Randy the Pervert.
There's our. We've got Reddit on the
What's
in
it
the
say?
comments there. How's it going? And then under him is Kendra Lust, a titan of industry. Is Kendra Lust?
You need help looking for change in the couch.
You need help looking for change in the couch?
No, I think that was an advertisement for Pittman's OnlyFans. You don't need change in the couch, man.
Mrs. Lust weighing in.
Yeah, Lust is a top. She's a top in the cinema, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any of her titles, you know?
Oh God.
Is Kendra Lust the chick? She used to come to our shows, porn
Yes,
star.
yeah.
But I believe, and you can look this up. I don't want to put it out there because there are a lot of people watch and listen.
Yeah.
Maybe. Is that the one that John Cena banged and lost his almost marriage because of? I think she is. I think it's Kendra Lust.
I wouldn't know.
Can somebody Google that while we're talking?
I'm more of an amateur guy.
Yo, Evan, keep eating and drinking whatever you're eating and drinking, bro. I'm just telling you,
I just don't care anymore.
that's the best way to be. There you go. Just plug my own air sign in. I forgot
Brandon's
to do it.
Googling Kendra Lust on the company.
Let's see. Oh, Kai Stewart's in the chat. We got some stuff about Kai Stewart coming up in just a little
Here's your
bit.
story, Ryan.
Am I right?
I don't know. It's the title.
Did John Cena cheat on his ex with adult film star Kendra Lust? Yeah, there it is. I'm good. I knew it. I think that's what he was going to get married. It was like his high school sweetheart or something. I don't know. John Cena's a bad guy. It's WrestleMania week. I'm pretty excited.
Looks like it hasn't been confirmed.
Yeah.
He denied it.
Well, I know that Brandon's probably going to roll in a minute. Brandon, we're going to go backwards here. We're going to stop Mailbag for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Because we didn't do this top of the show. We got talking. It's my fault. I typically get so excited to see you guys. We want to talk about this wonderful graphic here. I mean, this is, look at me. I'm happy. I'm going to get my Easter eggs. There's Brother Love in the picture. It's great. It's perfect. Now, that done by our amazing Vaughn design team creeps me out. I look weird. Dave looks kind of creepy. But the thing is with Dave, that real picture of him does not look creepy. It's a great photo. It's the Easter eggs that make it look creepy. And also, you'll notice the attention to detail a birthday hat on me, because my birthday's tomorrow, as I said. So what I wanted to do was last year, my birthday was during the show. and I was interviewing Ben Rothwell. I don't think we're going to show that part, but I think Dave Sr. came in here and sprayed whipped cream all over me during the interview. And that sounded, isolate that clip. And then what I do want to show is, because I remember Brandon having absolute delight as they stuffed cupcakes in my face. This is what happened to me last year on my birthday during the birthday show, if you missed it.
They're holding up cupcakes over there. Listen, next week we're going to have Mick Terrell, the world heavyweight champion, and Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt on for a face-off. I'll be all cleaned up. I won't have whipped cream on me. Everything just went black. I won't.
Par for the course there.
I won't have whipped cream all over me next week. Cupcakes.
Look, the mic was broken.
There's no
The mic fell off. Look.
Oh, this is great.
Cupcakes.
Thanks. I love cupcakes.
Watch Brandon here. Watch Brandon. Watch him dance. He's loving life.
Fuck you, Brian.
Brandon, no, I get it, man. We abuse you. You love that. That was good. Oh.
See you next week.
Yeah, that was. Hey, Brandon, remember how long that took to clean up?
Yeah.
We thought that
I've been down here forever.
He's probably still some behind me, some cake. All right, there. So I wanted to go back to that because I just wanted to spotlight how happy Brandon was to stick a cupcake in my face. All right, back to the mailbag. Are you guys switching off? I see you guys.
Yeah,
Is there
we
something
can.
going on? When are we switching?
I don't know.
What's happening?
Are
over
you
there?
leaving? Get out of here.
Are you leaving? Say bye to the audience.
Hold on.
Everybody wish Brandon luck on his colonoscopy. He happily waves.
Get the fuck out.
Look at this. He's getting fired.
Get the fuck out of here.
Is this the intern here again?
It's the intern.
Intern Dave that has my job in the palm of his hand is here.
Man, how
Da-
short is milk?
This poor kid's going to get killed. Hey, yo. Brandon, thank you for everything, man. Good luck.
Big Ben in the chat demanding we talk about fights.
Little Ben, we will. We're getting all over the place here. We got seniors coming on in a couple minutes to talk about the fights.
Live
Give some
and in person?
announcements. I think he's zooming. I think he had some problem. They're all saying bye, Brandon. Little Ben, we will get to the fights. I promise. I just have to make some announcements. Let's keep going through the mailbag while we're waiting.
It's time for mail call.
This is interesting. This is a little long, but I think we should play almost the whole thing of this, Junior. I know you're sitting you're sitting down, but I think we should play the whole thing of this. Crystal Pittman, Randy the Pervert was just talking about her. This is a cool setup because, well, I mean, it's great, but listen what happened to her. This is awesome.
You guys, I just got pulled over. And then, so one cop starts pulling me over, and then all of a sudden, another cop SUV pulls up behind me.
What's her point?
Why is she brushing herself like that? Don't do that.
Another one pulls up behind me, and I'm like,
Is that a piece of hair
what's going on
her top?
And so I pull over, they start turning their sirens on, and I'm like, okay, shit, I'm pulling over, damn. And they come in, camera crews start running to my car, and I roll my window down, I'm all, hi, and they're all, we pulled you over today because your window tinting is outside the laws of, I don't know, whatever. And
Window
I looked
tinting.
around and I looked at both sides because my Jeep is surrounded by cops. And I'm looking around. I had to roll all my windows down. I'm looking around, me and Sugar.
So Sugar's the dog.
We're
That's the
looking
dog.
at
Looking
everybody.
around.
I was like, is that what the camera crew is for? They're like, oh yeah, we're getting recorded by cops. And I said, oh, well, I just happen to be in a really cute T-shirt today, so
That's a good
you want
point.
me to take off? Camera crew walked out for a second. I was like, you want me to skate off? What should I do? You want me to roll my windows open? You want me to should I do like a kill shot? You know?
OnlyFans stuff here.
You want me to? He looks at me and he's all, oh God, please don't do that. Oh God. Anyway, I might be famous, y'all.
So there you go.
I
Look
might
for her
be
on
an
Cops.
episode of Cops.
That would be
What
cool.
was the charge?
So I don't know what to think about. It would probably be some kind of
Deployed airbags?
yeah, right, misdemeanor or misdemeanor. I think.
Headlights on?
Evan, you're crazy today. Bring the energy every single Tuesday, Evan. I love you.
Got her
He
high
was on
beam.
fire yesterday, too.
got
We
her high
can't
beams
talk
on.
about that.
The sounds of role play. They're saying, is that a T-shirt? They're saying, here's the thing. Like, she might be on Cops, and I think if I heard her correctly, because I'm doing three things as that's happening. I think I heard her say that she asked them to kind of reshoot it while she took her sweatshirt off. Right? brilliance that's going to make it. Keep an eye out for it on Cops. I used to love that. What was it called? It was Live PD, and they changed the name of it. That was cool.
Yeah, I loved Cops.
Oh, man, but
Like
did you ever
early-
watch-
like the old Cops though, like
the
late
best.
'90s, early 2000s?
I know. It's when I
Cops.
used to watch it.
And it's always in Florida too. I think that's where they find the crazy people.
It's the best. Cops is great. Top Cops is good. Rescue 911 was the shit back in the day. All old stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So that was sent in about Crystal Pittman and her being possibly on Cops. We'll have to keep our eyes out for that for the right reasons. All right, now it's time for the KO of the week. This sent in by Abe Schwartz. Was asked to be brought back a couple weeks ago, so this is the one that Abe sent in. Oh! I think that's real.
Oh, right to the back of the head.
Damn.
Oh,
The knee or the shin or ankle. What is that? I can't tell. And
Ankle.
I know. I don't know if you're not a big baseball guy, Ev.
I played one season.
How'd you do?
We won every game and the championship, and I
There you go.
retired on top. That was in 8th grade.
And I know Junior's a big baseball guy. Have you ever seen anything happen like that quickly? I don't think I've ever seen that.
No, but I was playing beer league softball like 10 years ago, and this guy, like, we were down like 15 runs, and this guy hits a ball into the outfield and tries to stretch it into a double. I'm playing second base, and I pegged him in the head as hard as I could.
Pegged him?
Yeah, it was all out brawl after that. But
Right in the head.
Yep.
I saw one time. So I mean, we've seen it in major league games, like a bird gets hit, like crazy stuff like that. But that was great. Good knockout of the week. Thank you for sending that in, Abe. My knockout of the week this week. So I decided, like always, I try to pick one. More so, this just made me laugh because we've all been to those parties, especially in college, where like the annoying drunk chicks are, and this seems like she was one of them. But watch her face. Show it again. Good for her. Look at her face. She's an idiot. What is she even singing? I don't even know. All right, so I think we have Senior. Let's see if he's texting me. He should be coming on any minute, but we'll keep going until he does. So keep an eye on that Zoom because he should be calling in. This is something really cool, too. I was talking to Big Ben Rothwell the other day. He's very excited for numerous reasons. He's world champion. We love that. And getting involved in the trading card business. So I think we're going to see more of this in BKFC, more trading cards from what I understand coming out. But let's show some of Ben's trading cards that he gave us a sneak peek at. And they're not out yet, but I think it's really cool. It's something we've been trying to do for a while. And now here we go. Some looks at the trading cards. I think you can scroll through it. There you go. So keep your eyes out for those. We'll be releasing more and more trading cards. And Big Ben Rothwell, one of the first people we're working with. And what I'm told, it's a kind of an innovative new trading card company. It's a different way. It's not like we used to do when we were kids where, you know, you just put them in the binder or like, I don't know. I'm old, but I used to put them in my spokes to make them sound like a motorcycle. Did anyone do that? No?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, my dad taught me that. He's a lot older than me. Anyway, very cool. Ben Rothwell, look out for those trading cards. And then, you know what, let's, the other thing I want to do, hopefully Senior's he's not there yet, but I want to do some, is he there?
It's a Zoom, yeah. I just started.
Oh, I thought you knew that. I'm sorry. So he's probably waiting. Let's see if he's there when you start. I don't know how this stuff works. A lot to talk to with him. And then we're going to do a bit of a BKFC American Idol. We're looking forward to a BKFC American Idol in a minute. We'll pit two BKFC songs against each other. But let's see where Dave's at before we get into that. We have other great stuff coming up. I know that Lou Fuse from Fuse UK sent something in about Kai Stewart and Gary Fox. They had a little face-off. What else do we have coming up here? Who did it better? We'll do a punching bag thing. I know you guys love the punching bags. Also going to look into some awesome footage of Andy Glenn. I know we've probably all seen that was sent in. I was trying to call Andy earlier to get him to come on, but I don't think he said he was out on the water. He's out boating.
Andy caught some heat this weekend.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was he was slinging web in the ring.
I saw that. Oh, is that the clip?
Yeah, it's the clip. I can't wait to show it. Is Dave Senior there, Dave?
Yeah,
He's coming on.
He's in.
All right, cool. So then we'll get back to.
There he is. Look at that.
Let me mark the mailbag here. Let me mark the mailbag here. Evan, I can't say anything today. Everything I say today, I'm worried. All right, there we go.
All right. Is he on?
So we have Dave Feldman Sr. Oh, I think that guy in the chat, Breyer, I think you're the guy that sent in the picture of Dave with the Slim Jim. I think it's you. I'm sorry if I missed you. I think it was you. I'm trying to remember from last week. Thank you for sending that in. We showed it at the top of the show if you're just missing it. cracked pepper, in the best in the business. Oh, they're promoting Kai's skull cracked pepper here in the comments. Anyway, Kai, you got Dora on here. Kai's admirers in this podcast. Kai Stewart, one of our world champions who just defended it successfully, he's being asked how much for one of your mustache hairs. Some woman's asking him that. Dora's asking him that. Do I hear Dave? Is he there? Did you hear that, Dave? There's somebody in the chat.
Man.
They want mustache hairs. What would they ask for from you?
I don't know, man.
Just
I don't even want to go there.
they probably ask for a 5-minute lunch and all of the announcements and info that you wait for the show to tell us. That's probably what they'd ask for. I'm glad you're here, man. How you doing?
Good, man. Who had a picture with a Slim Jim?
So based off the beginning of that graphic of you as Macho Man a couple weeks ago, this guy took the picture of you holding the bird, the big eagle or whatever in Dubai. And I mean, it's very rudimentary, but he took the time. Can we show it to him? Can you see it or no?
It's him holding.
It's an email that came in top of the show. It's a slim.
That's right. Shoot it to me later.
It's awesome. You're saying, oh yeah, like the Macho Man. They have a world title on you, and they took the bird out and they put a big package of Slim Jims there. So I love the fans did this. I'll show it to you later on. And then let's see. Aside from that, I mean, I got to talk to you about the Eagle before we get to your announcements and stuff, because I missed this last week. I said I'd do it at the top of the show. I've never held an Eagle in my life. Most people haven't. You got to hold one. Not only did you get to hold one, but it took a big dump in the ring. I saw the footage of it.
I wanted it to take a dump on me because that would have made me lucky, man, right?
Luck.
That's what they say. I was like, man, for the only time in my life, I wanted a bird to shit on me.
There it is. They're showing it now, the graphic.
Nice.
The guy made that for you. There you go. We'll frame it and put it in your office. How's that?
That's great.
There you go. So what was it like, though? I mean, look, I'd be a little nervous holding that bird. Were you like a little freaked out at first and you got more comfortable? How long did you hold it?
I really wasn't. But then when they were doing they were telling me to move my fist back and forth like this, because every time he did that, then he would open his wings up. So it was pretty cool. But I thought he was actually at first I thought he was supposed to like fly off me and then fly back to me. Like I thought that was it, but that wasn't that kind of bird. That wasn't happening.
Yeah, that would be. I'm glad that didn't happen. I would have ducked for cover. And the thing is, with you, I was knowing you so well. I'm looking at you. I didn't hear it, but I was reading your lips, and I was pretty sure I heard in typical Dave voice. I can't even do it. But you're like with this Eagle. You're like, you didn't say this, but I thought you said, "What the f am I doing?" Like I think you're like, "This is so effing cool" or something.
Nah, I said, yeah, I did say that. I said, "This is so effing cool, man." It was awesome.
I love
it. It was awesome. Look, man, the whole thing was a great experience. I mean, from top to bottom. I got sick. Some things that happened over there, but I mean, from the beginning to the end, they treated everybody like kings over there. And I mean, we talked about it, but it was just an amazing experience. And listen, man, if I'm going to be able to hold an Eagle, I'm going to hold an Eagle. You know, I brought Philly with me.
That is true. I agree.
Yep.
So, I mean, we have a lot of good stuff coming up. Again, we'll get to your announcement in a moment, but let's kind of go in order. We have Omaha. We haven't been to Omaha in like a year. Omaha this weekend. I'm excited to go back to Omaha at a new type of arena. The fans are buzzing around Omaha, I'm told by some of my local contacts. What do you see for Omaha this weekend? I'm excited to go back. I know you are too.
I mean, it's a little more quaint place, if you will. Like it's a smaller joint. It's going to be a great show. Everybody's packed in. There's a lot of standing room there. But the fights are really lined up to deliver. Love that Dakota Cochran's back. That's going to be, really, we're going to see, is he worthy of a title shot or not on this show? And really just looking forward to getting back to Omaha. They're a rowdy crowd. They love it. The commissioner there is great. Marcus Edwards is a formidable opponent. I mean, he's undefeated with us, and it's going to be interesting. Going to be very, very interesting.
It's always fun there. You can still, there's a couple tickets left. BKFC.com. You can go there. You can watch it on the app too if you can't get there live.
Yep.
Omaha is going to be awesome. They're saying here in the chat, they want to know if, and I saw this clip, and I'm sorry to do this to you, Dave. I really am, but I saw the clip. Someone in the chat's asking if your brother's going to show up to Omaha and fight you in the parking lot. And they want to know why you just didn't beat his ass. That's what they're asking.
Well, see, I mean, Damon's really good at perception and bullshit. Great, because he didn't show the part where I was beating his ass. He clipped that whole thing off.
I figured.
I was tuning him up, and then the part where I backed up a little bit. So, all good for him. But the next show we're doing at Wells Fargo, it's myself and Damon. We're doing a boxing match in the ring, and the fans what they wanted to see.
Yeah, we do. I think somewhere, if we can look in the archives for maybe next week or a couple weeks ahead, you know, the cameras are always rolling on everyone's phones around the office. And I think one time, maybe a year or two ago, there's a brawl upstairs. You guys like to mess around. I think we got some footage of it. I think you tuned him up pretty good in that one. We'll have to release that.
I think we actually had a real brawl up there
I
once.
was trying to be professional. Yes, I think I filmed the real brawl. Trash cans were flying. Anyway, let's talk about, we got Omaha. We'll talk about Salt Lake City in a minute. We talked about the Eagle, but the most pressing thing I know a lot of people want to know, and one of the reasons you wanted to come on here, and I appreciate it, Dave, to make the announcement. We know Italy. We're still very excited about it. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited about it in kind of a different way now, and I know you want to talk about what we're doing for Italy because it came out that Lorenzo Hunt is out of the main event. Can you talk more about that? Tell us kind of the story leading up to it and what we're going to do to kind of make it awesome for the fans.
Absolutely. You know, Lorenzo was pumped, booking his tickets, getting ready to go. Got a cut eye. He wasn't able to make the fight. It's just not going to happen. He wanted to fight, but there's no way the doctor was going to clear him. I think he had 7 or 8 stitches, so there was no way that he was going to clear him. Look, if it was a little 1-stitch thing, he might have got cleared, but it was a pretty wide open cut. So we had to go find a new opponent. And the opponent that I picked with Gabriel. So Gabriel is our partner in Italy, and he's Italian, and he has a really good touch on the Italian fight market. And that sport, what's that other sport that they do there, that combat sport? What's the name of it?
What, in Italy?
Yeah, it's like an all-out brawl, but I forget the name of the sport, but this guy's very experienced in it. So what we did is, there are some other guys that might have, what you might consider made more sense to replace Lorenzo. But on this shorter notice, without really having the time to promote it, what I did is I picked a guy from Italy. I picked a guy that I thought could be really a Rocky story, because here's a guy who has fought. He did lose one fight in bare knuckle. I think he's 4-1 in bare knuckle now. He lost a split decision. He's a guy that is coming to fight. He's fighting in his hometown, so he has a lot to prove. You know, I think it can be like the Cinderella Man story. I mean, here's a guy who everybody counted out, didn't give him a chance. His name is Andre Biki, and he's gonna fight Chris Camozzi. He's gonna be the challenger over Chris Camozzi. He's a local guy. I just thought, listen, I don't know everything, and I make some mistakes. I don't think I made a mistake on this one, because I think it's a great local story, right? I mean, for the international scene, I get that people might question this and say, why didn't you use this guy? Why didn't you use this guy? Because these guys weren't ready on under 2-week notice. And this guy was. He took the opportunity. He ran with it. So we're going to go with it. I think he's going to give it all he can handle. I think it's going to be a hell of a 2 to 3 round fight. I don't think it goes to distance. I think someone's getting knocked out. And listen, Chris Camozzi is a great champion. He can really fight. He should, on paper, beat this guy fairly easily, but I think this guy has a lot to prove. So that's why I picked him. That's why we put him in. And that's why I think it's going to be a great story to sell. Again, I get that some people might think that other people should have been in there, and hey, maybe they should have, but we're not going to know until after the fight. And moving forward, we're going to come up with some different things for Chris Camozzi, and hopefully Lorenzo's back and ready to roll, and we can get that rematch underway. But that's why I picked it. Again, not everybody's going to agree with me. They don't have to. We made the decision. We're rolling with it, and I think it's a great story. I think it's a really good come-up story. Yeah. So, that's why we picked it.
I think it's a great come-up story, too. I'm excited about it. It's always good to see a guy like that get a chance. And I'm not comparing the two, but excuse me, I did an Instagram live when you guys were in Dubai, and I was talking about Carlos Trinidad Snake, and people are like, oh, Austin Trout's going to do this to him. Austin Trout. I'm like, this guy's undefeated. He's young. He's driven like he's never been driven, probably trained like he's never trained before. He has an opportunity in front of him, and that kind of guy's dangerous. And we saw that with Carlos Trinidad Snake. You saw how dangerous he was. So I'm looking for more of the same out of this.
You know what else we saw, Brian, there, since we're going back on that, is we saw that we say it all the time, and Connor says it all the time. This is bare knuckle. It's not boxing. It's not MMA. It's bare knuckle. It's different. It's different. So when he got cracked with the bare knuckle punch, Austin Trout, which, listen, he's been hit by Canelo. He's been hit by Miguel Cotto. He's been hit by the best and didn't go anywhere. But he got dropped. He got wobbled by Carlos Trinidad, because it's a different game. Carlos Trinidad is a young, hungry, strong fighter. And it was amazing to see. It wasn't the most action-packed fight in the world, but it was a very good technical fight. And Carlos Trinidad Snake did show that he does belong in the top of that division.
Yeah, and that's my point. This guy, I mean, again, I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying when a lot of people were counting him out, and this is a guy they're like, oh, he's, the guy's driven, and that's a dangerous young man that's driven and wants to put his name on the map, especially in his hometown.
Here's the thing about Beachy, whatever. I'm sorry if I said his name wrong, but what does he have to lose? Nothing.
Exactly.
Dangerous. He goes in there, he goes for it. If he gets a knockout, he changes his life. He changes everything forever. Yeah. And if he gets beat, oh well, he gets beat. That's just what happens. But I think it's going to be a very, very intriguing 2 or 3 rounds. I think it's going to be a war for 2 or 3 rounds, and I don't think it goes to distance.
Who's the most dangerous man? A man with nothing to lose, and that's what he is. I agree with what you're saying. They're excited. Let me ask you though. I mean, you've been in this game forever, fighting, promoting, owning companies, owning this company. But when this kind of thing happens, I know it happens a lot because you can't control injuries and stuff. It's kind of a blow for you too, because now you guys have to find somebody new and try to make the fans happy and try to make it intriguing. I think you did a great job with that. At first, though, when you first heard it, what was your first reaction, Lorenzo, being out? Was it, oh, shit? How do you handle that? Or was it like, oh, we'll fix this? Like, what was your first thought?
Actually, the first thing that came to my mind is something that never comes to my mind, but because it's our first show over there, it was like, do we postpone the event? Do we postpone the event? And Gabriel over there said, no, we're not postponing it. We're good. We're pushing tickets. It's a great story. Let's go with it. And look, when you're on a short timeline to promote, you have to come up with an angle. You have to come up with a story, because you can't just throw a replacement in there. Chris Camozzi's from Denver. He is Italian, but he's from Denver. He's not from Italy. So we had to bring somebody that kind of made sense for that on short notice. Had we brought someone from somewhere else, I don't know that it would have quite got the buzz over there. Now, you guys might not see the buzz over here, but over there, they sold about 30% of the arena in the past 3 days. Yeah. So really, really picked up.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us. I mean,
because they soft announced it on Saturday on a TV show over there in Italy.
Well, that's great. That's great. The Italian fans are going to be very happy. And I think that everyone watching's happy. And this isn't just because I work here or I've known you for a long time. Again, when this happens, it's not the company's favorite thing. So I think it's cool that you found that angle to still make it interesting and kind of maybe launch a new story. We'll see what happens. Dave Feldman, a couple more minutes of your time before we let you go. Is there anything else you want to talk about? If you have questions, drop them in the comments section. I'll get them going. But right now, we do the stupid questions. What do you got?
We had a phenomenal meeting yesterday, a really, really good meeting with a broadcast partner that for a series of shows, they said they want it. We're just going to go back and forth in negotiations. This one, if we ink this one opens everything up for us. It just opens everything up for us. It's got 650 million users on it. It's unbelievable. So hopefully we can announce that in the next 2 weeks. We're going to go to a couple more meetings there and ink that thing. And I think the fans are going to be like, wow, that's unbelievable. I think I mean, not just the fans. I think everybody's going to be like, wow, that's unbelievable. How do you do it? So we brought in a couple new partners with us now. That's going to help take the company to a whole new level, and we'll be able to announce them in the next couple of weeks as well. And when we do, people will be like, wow, man, I can't believe you got those guys involved. So it's a great, great time for BKFC. We're coming off a Hollywood event, which was phenomenal. We're coming off a 2-day unbelievable event in Dubai. Now we're going back to Omaha, then we're going right back to Italy, and then we're going right back to Clearwater, and then we're going right back to Salt Lake City. It's just, it doesn't stop. The train's not stopping. And now we're just adding more and more fuel to the locomotive. And I think we're really, really pushing things. I think we're going to break a lot of things wide open here in the next, 30 to 60 days. And I really don't think that there's any other competitor. The UFC is out there at combat sports, number one, and will probably remain number one for a long time to come. I think that BKFC has a real solid shot of being the number 2 combat sport promotion in the world, if we're not already. But, maybe there's a boxing promotion that's bigger than us. But I just think that we work so hard. You guys work so hard. The fighters fought their asses off all the time when I asked them to. And we created this fan base and this cult following that turned into a mainstream following, which now turned into, we're really a major, major player in combat sports. And it's just amazing to be there from our humble beginnings where, We started from nothing at an ice skating rink in Cheyenne, Wyoming, to selling out venues all over the world. So I'm just really happy about it. I'm happy for the team because a lot of things are going to change in the next 2 months, and it's going to make things a lot easier on everybody that's working with us.
All right, well, I'm excited for that. I know that how hard we've all been working. To hear that kind of news is great. They're already surmising in the chat where the partner is going to be. They have a lot of guesses. You're not going to tell us, are you?
I'm not going to tell you, but why don't you give me a couple of guesses?
All right, let's see. We have ESPN. I saw Amazon in there. I saw Netflix. I saw. We're already on DAZN. Why'd they put that?
How many letters are in the this company's name? Is it a 4-letter?
I give it away. I can't.
Oh, so it's that easy to guess, huh?
I don't know. We'll talk. Evan, do you have any clue or no?
None of those that were mentioned.
I'm going to start looking up networks that have 650 million. Can't be that many.
Gonna start searching. Yeah. Well, thank you for that info, Dave. And again, before we let you go, people know that they like when you come on. This is what I was getting to before. So they send questions in outside of fighting.
Go ahead.
They want to know I think you did this one already. Don't say Rocky. Your favorite movie?
No, my favorite movie is Shawshank Redemption.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah, favorite movie of all time.
Andy Dufresne.
Yep. A guy.
They're fighting over the mic in there.
Is Dave Jr. there?
Yeah, he's there. He's staying quiet.
Tell him the line. This is our life. Tell him the line.
The man who crawled through a river of shit and came out clean on the other side.
Not exactly the quote, but it's close.
That's a great quote. Yeah, that's true. But it makes sense.
He crawled through 800 yards of a foulness I couldn't possibly fathom and came out clean on the other side. Go ahead, look it up.
Let us know in the chat who's right, Evan or Dave. I like them both. I see what you're getting at, Senior. That's a great way you can live by. All right, Shawshank Redemption. Do you sing in the shower?
I sing in the shower.
Do you ever sing? And what would you sing in the shower? What is your taste?
You know what? Weird. I think I talk to myself a lot in the shower. Like I'm not talking to myself like I'm out of my mind. I'm talking to myself about the decisions that I have to make and things I have to do. I'm kind of contemplating them. I talk in the shower. I don't think I really sing in the shower. I mean, maybe I do once in a while, but I don't think I do much.
If you ever catch yourself singing in the shower, I want you to think of this show, and I want you to record yourself singing in the shower. I also in the shower, I feel like shower and driving because you're doing something, but you're not doing anything. So that's when your mind wanders. You talk to yourself. I kind of organize in my head what I have to do.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, and then the last one. Let's see. We have.
I have a sign in my office that says, "Of course, I talk to myself. Sometimes I need expert advice."
I've seen it. What's the other one you always say? I'm never wrong. I was wrong once or something, but I was wrong about being wrong. Whatever you always say. That's my other favorite one. All right, this is probably the best question because I don't even know this. I can guess, but I don't know this. You're famous. We even have a sound clip for it. A lot of people joke for saying the words "my man." Always hear it. It's part of your lexicon, part of your brother's lexicon. Your father, Marty, I believe, used to say it as well. Is that where it comes from? Where does my man come from?
Marty, without a doubt. Marty. That's a Martyism. You know, he had a bunch of Martyisms. I mean, so many different ones, but my man was the one. It was just, hey, my man. It's not my man. It's my man.
My man. Yeah. Every time I saw my man, he'd shake me in the hand with his big rings and a big bear claw.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That my man comes from Marty Feldman, Dave's dad. Always wondered that. All right, That's what we have for you today. Dave, excited for Omaha. You're going to be in attendance. We're going to watch some great bare knuckle fights this weekend, and we're going to get the crowd hot and going nuts.
All right, my man. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you got me, my man. Yeah. R.I.P. Marty. That's awesome. Have a great day.
So natural. I didn't even know it.
I know. It's like I say dude a lot. Same thing. And I started saying my man more when I started working with you guys.
Funny, I was telling my wife, I was saying all the people that don't like me, they always mock me with my man. Hey, my man, you jerk off. Like, so funny.
My man.
There's two quotes to the Shawshank, so we're both
He's
right.
still looking that up.
Yeah.
I thought there was. But I mean, listen, man.
Andy Dufresne, who crawled through a river of shit and came out clean on the other side.
There you go. We've all been crawling through shit since 2018.
Well, man, I've learned to like the taste of shit sandwiches, man. They're great.
Tell the real story, guys, because we're going to tell the real story, and it's going to come in.
I can't wait.
And when we can tell the real story, So understand that we did crawl through a river of shit. You don't even know. We crawled through shit and had to do more things than people would never imagine what it took to keep this company going.
Yeah, we tell the real story. And the FBI is going to be coming through the door.
I've actually said that to people before. Like, I'm afraid to tell the real story.
Yeah, I want to cash out and then move far away from out of the country before
we can never
anybody
speak
can
to each
touch
other
us.
again either. We're never. If this is done, we can never talk to each other again.
Didn't do anything that's going to do anything like that. But I mean, we made a lot of sacrifices. We had to.
I'm trying to plug the
Dave
future.
Jr.
We're trying to make it more interesting.
Yeah. So people
David
watch it.
Jr. is probably the biggest criminal of us all.
You are.
Quiet ones are.
The quiet, silent, but violent. There he is. All right. Well, Dave, thanks for coming on with us, man. What's this? Why don't we hear? Oh, come on, Ben. Josh Jams is saying hi. A lot of people saying hi to you in the chat. So, hi from Dave. My dog's name is Marty. Legends. Okay. There you go. Anyway, Dave, thanks again for coming on. Thanks for always being so open, and thanks for working hard at getting that Italian main event replaced.
Oh, man. Take care, guys.
He did it again. He did it again. We're going to have a my man ding every time he does ding, ding, ding. All right, there he goes. I love talking to Dave. I feel like, and I don't know, you guys, I try to watch as much bare knuckle media as I can. It's just super busy with what we do. I feel like when Dave comes on with us, it's a different Dave. You know, he's just kind of hanging. I like that Dave. So it's good that we can have the exclusives with Dave. Anyway, let's see. I guess we go back to the mailbag at this point. Finish that up before we get out of here. Let me go back to where I did this on purpose. I made it like so I wouldn't mess up. Here. Oh, this is it. This is it. Guys, get ready because it's time for BKFC Idol.
KFC Idol.
Yeah, you gave me 10 seconds.
I thought Evan was doing it. That's why I thought it was the board. BKFC Idol! I'm your host, Brian Seacrest. We're here today. I'd be in a different tax bracket.
Now you're like the other guy. You're like the co-host in the first season that they fired.
I'm like the jerk-off guy. Yeah.
Brian Dumbleman.
So, yeah, we do a little American Idol here. BKFC. You can vote in the comments. And by the way, a lot of people watching, hit the love button and share it, okay? So we can keep growing this virus. American Idol, man. I never really watched that show too much. I like when they used to rip on people, then they got all
It
nice.
used to be so good when they would be dying laughing, like hiding their face.
What was it? Simon Cowell, the one time he said, I'd rather be sitting in a dentist chair. You know, like stupid shit that he'd say.
When it was Randy and Paula.
Oh, Paul be all pilled out.
They were so good. And now it's just like everybody gets, a trophy.
That's bad now. Do you remember? But Paula was like slurring her words. She'd be half drunk on the show. Oh, good times. Let's do it. Let's do BKFC Idol. You guys vote in the comments. I'm curious which song you like better. We've been talking about this for weeks. We've been talking about Britain Hart. All these BKFC fighters are releasing all different stuff, other opportunities in life. We want to play a little bit of her song and let us know what you think about it. Remember, you're going to vote against another BKFC fighter song in this BKFC Idol. Here's Britain Hart. I think we'll play the audio. Let's just play. I think it's called On Top. Ooh, the DJ horn.
I'm coming on top.
Double entendre. Isn't it?
Yeah, I'm coming on top.
It sounds like a double entendre.
I don't care what you thought. Yeah, I'm coming on top. Said I'm coming on top. Every city where we go, yeah, I'm coming on top. Said I'm coming non-stop.
I can hear Britain in there. It sounds good. Britain sounds good, right?
I don't care what you
Come on.
thought. Yeah, I'm coming on top. Yeah, I'm coming on top. Every city where we go, yeah, you see me on the top. Yeah, we going non-stop.
Let's see what they're saying in the chat as this is going on the song. Well, from that, I gather she's coming on top. I mean, I don't know who wrote those lyrics, but they deserve an award. Hold on. Why are you doing up my ear like that, dude? It's like Josh Jams is here at the show. I don't think Josh Jams uses those air horns, does he? Oh,
He's
man.
not allowed to.
No, thank God. Anyway, that was Britain Hart. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat as we queue up the next one. Oh, they're going crazy. Let's see. Britain wins. You didn't even hear the other one, little Ben. See what you think about that. Royalty-free banger. That's what Josh Jams, our DJ, said. All right, so that was Britain Hart's new one coming on top. I'm sure you can download that where great songs are available. Little Ben says, this is Brit. We know it's going to be amazing. Well, it was amazing. So let's, the other guy I want to spotlight here who I didn't even know this. I think this was put out in 2022. And if you listen closely, he's rapping. He's rapping and he's talking about one of his opponents. I think it was Daniel Gary. He talks about a couple different opponents in this. I hope he does it again. Let's listen to this rap song from Kai Stewart.
Put him on notice, first up will be Daniel. Gary couldn't scare me, caught him reading the manual. How to bare knuckle box for dummies. I can't believe he thinks he's gonna run these ranks. 2-punch chump, gonna burn up his gas tank. Fast pace means you're closer to last place. That face is something only a mother could love. I'm not sure that his does. Even shorter than the amount of patience is Gary's pant lengths and the lines that he waits in. Too short to ride his own transportation. I wonder if he's tall enough to know who he's facing. I guess we'll see. Probability's high that he's gonna jump up, throw a punch with counter punch it. Cobra Kai with the studio
All right,
spit.
there he is, the king of sing or rapping. I don't know, Kai Stewart. That's from 2022. I just found that, and you know, it's interesting. I would listen to Kai insult opponents through rap more often if he wants to do that. He was talking about, like I said, I think it was one of his opponents he fought before, and he was talking about him. He's calling him short. Daniel Gary, he's calling him. What do you say? He's too short for his own transportation. It's just Kai insults to song are funny to me. So I don't know who you guys think won that battle, Britton Hart or Kai. You can let us know in the comments, as I'm waiting to see from you. Let's go around in here, guys. I saw you. I saw you guys. You were dancing together. I was nervous in there. You're bobbing around. I saw heads bobbing in there. Yeah. What one was your favorite if you had to pick one of those?
I loved Coming on Top. What?
It's a great song. Yeah.
I loved it.
Coming on Top, baby. Junior, do you love Coming on Top? Where are you at? Or are you more of a Kai guy?
Trying to get me fucking divorced.
No, you're not saying.
The name of the song.
Yeah. Kai's is pretty good.
They called him Kai Cena because he's rapping. Way better than Bryce Mitchell rap. It's a Savage Sports saying. Kai got flow, Josh Jams is saying. That Sharp Dora says. Need a Johnny Love Kai collab track, Nicholas is saying. It's got them licks. That was like back in the day, No Vaseline. That was like an FU rap. That was like a revenge rap song. I like that. King Kai, Wesley's saying. Yeah, they talk about Rusty Howard in here.
No love for Brit.
Yeah, they're going nuts for Kai. Maybe because Kai.
We only really got the chorus of Brit, so
yeah,
we
but
didn't get to the meat and potatoes.
That is true, but I mean, it's called Coming Up. When you listen, well, no one listens like they used to, but when you hear a song, the thing that most gets you is the chorus, right? That's like a pop. I bet you we could write a pop song. I'll bet you money we could write a pop song and probably make it catchy. I bet you we could. It's not a hard thing if you just get that chorus down. So anyway, they're saying, I guess the big winner here on BKFC Idol looks like King Kai Stewart, the big winner. All right, there we go. Seacrest out. Yeah, I think I'd pick Kai too. Although I was shocked by Britton. I mean, she was very auto-tuned. She sounded great.
Yeah.
Yep. Coming on top. Now all day long it's going to be in my head. Coming on top. God darn it.
Coming on top.
I know. You're going to whisper at my ear at events when I'm.
I usually don't tell you.
No, it just blasts me. It's terrible. All right, let's get to. All right, we're drinking today. This is great. Let's get to our buddy Lou Fuse, our UK correspondent. That's for the okay. Just stop. Lou Fuse, our UK correspondent, I should say. He caught up with, speaking of Kai Stewart, the big winner of the King of Sing here, the American Idol on BKFC. He spoke to him and Gary Fox. So let's just watch a minute or so of this and just kind of see what's going on. I know they've had some heat. Gary was calling Kai out.
And I wouldn't be boxing it to beat you. I'll claim you. I won't leave you go. I'll stick you and smash you up.
Nah, you're gonna be backing up. Listen, everybody says it, and then they get in there with me, and they're like, "Oh fuck, this guy's quick. This guy won't back up." And then I'm right there.
I've never thought, "Oh fucking," about anybody in front of me. Nobody bothers me. There's certainly not you. You still look like a little boy, man. You still look like a boy.
I am, and you're gonna get your ass kicked by a boy. What do you say to that? We don't know who the fuck the number one contender is either way, and you have a belt, and the king wants more belts. So if they give you the fight, cool. Just know I respect the showman. I respect that you're trying to sell tickets. I respect that you're trying to build.
Kai, all the respect in the world, trying to build it up, sell tickets. Look, if you want to see the rest of that, you can check out Lou Fuse, Fuse UK. He has that up on his socials. We appreciate you sending that in. And, there's some heat there. We're going to see what's going to come of that. Kai's in the chat. He can talk about it if he wants. But, yeah, we'll look forward to seeing what happens there. I was like a good kind of back and forth between people. Next up, I want to do this is an email that came in from Marianne. Oh, a woman. Okay. Every time I get shocked when a woman writes into us. She said, to you in 30 minutes or it's free. I'll be ordering pizza from whoever Dis, she put D-I-S, Dis is, when I'm watching y'all this weekend. Pizza. Holy shit. Hey, they got it to you quick. Almost died. Oh, my God. Wow. All right. Well, I'm just glad you're watching us this weekend. Thank you, Marianne. Okay, who did it better? This was sent in. Looks like Conor McGregor and Julian Lane both hitting the punch machine. We love the punch machine. Who do you think did it better? Let us know in the chat. And if you're on Instagram, hit us on YouTube. Bare Knuckle Show. The Bare Knuckle Show. Head over there and hit us up. Here's Conor McGregor. Measuring up. Beautiful Hawaiian outfit today. Is he barefoot? Oh. Let's see what he gets. Hey, a record. Let's see what he got. A record. I love that he's got no shoes on. Here's Julian Lane. I think, was that 8:30? I couldn't see. Ooh, Julian smashed it too. Oh, 9:30 it was maybe. Yeah, they tied. I don't know. If I had to guess, I mean, look, it's hard. I mean, look, he's got no shoes on, Conor, when he's hitting it too. That's interesting to note. But Julian takes the head off. I wouldn't want to get hit by Julian Lane, man. I can't wait to see Julian Lane back in action. I hope we can see him soon. And Conor, always good to see at the shows, so hopefully we see him again soon too. This was sent in from Stan the Fight Fan. He said, he said, call Shook the Crook. It's a new fighter for the women's division, if she lasts after her mama gets her done with her behind closed doors. Slow-mo. Look at the girl's face. She's gonna get killed when she gets home. Mama gonna beat her. She's laughing now. You'll see. That's a laugh like I'm gonna kill you. Well, there you go. There's a bunch of slow-mo of this. I'm not even reading the comments. I see Evan scrolling through. There's got to be something good in there, Evan. Let's see. All right, there you go. Big slow-mo. Well, thank you for sending that in. Maybe we'll sign her. Man. And speaking of, it says... no, it doesn't say anything. Okay. Oh, here it is. I don't know if I should do this. I was just texted to lay off a certain somebody.
Who?
Oh, I think somebody's calling me now. This might be him.
Who? Answer it.
Let's see who it is. Yeah, it might be a cold call. Let's see who it is. These people are.
Lay off of somebody.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, accept. Let's see what happens. Yo, who's this? Oh, they hung up? I thought that was a certain somebody. I was trying to do a cold call with I'm not going to say who, but you guys can figure it out. I talked about it at the top of the show. There was a really, to me, it was hilarious, a hand motion that was done this weekend by a referee. So we were going to talk about that, but I was going to try to call him. I don't think he's even available to talk to him about that, but I don't know. I just think it's funny the arresting officer for Pee Wee Herman does a hand gesture like that. That's all I thought. So, look online. You can find it. It's really funny. I don't want to dump on the guy if it's causing him trouble because he's one of my favorite guys. So, I think it's awesome. I mean it as a compliment. I'm not making fun of him. It's awesome. All right. Yeah, you are coming on top.
It's catchy.
I know. It's in my head. I can't. All I'm thinking about is coming on top when I'm reading all this stuff. It's terrible. That's actually kind of cool. No, it's terrible. All right, BKFC.com, over to there. You may have seen this. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. New BKFC.com website. It's being developed, and I think it's cool because we've been asking you, explore around, look at the new website, tell us what you think. If you might see something that maybe isn't right, let us know. If you think there's a discrepancy, send it in. I had a fighter send something the other day about a discrepancy. Send something in, and we'll do our best to remedy it or remedy it. Wow, or find out what we can do to help you out. Also, BKFC.com. I think this is great. Bryce Henry, highly anticipated debut return, I should say, in Omaha. I'm excited for Bryce. He's one of our youngest prospects, undefeated in his first, 4, I think, BKFC matchups. So wins coming by stoppage. I'm looking forward to seeing him coming back. He says, I've got to go out there and just straight demolish this guy. He's 24. Florida guy. He said it with a big smile. I mean, he's our youth movement. That's what he is. He also told us, I'd fight every month if they let me. My goal was to get that belt. So we haven't seen him for a while. I'm excited to see Bryce back. He's a bright spot in the card. Make sure if you're kind of just learning about BKFC, pay attention to him. There's a lot of upside to him. You can read more about him and other great stories at BKFC.com. They're all up there. The other thing I want to get into is we'd like to let you know when we sign people some multi-fights. We have a couple multi-fights we have signed. First, I want to spotlight Rosalinda Rodriguez. 14-0, undefeated pro boxer, 3 KOs, and that's pro boxing. It's a different sport. She's number 6 women's bantamweight, so you're like, okay, yeah, pro boxer, different sport. Well, She's also currently 2-0 undefeated in BKFC with 1 knockout already. So she's already, we kind of looked at her for a while, and then I guess Shook or whoever caught the eye. And yeah, she's part of our team now. So congratulations, multi-fight sign with Rosalinda Rodriguez. Can't wait to see her get back in the squared circle and kind of make more of a home here. We're looking forward to that. Also wanted to, was there no graphic? I was trying to climb. I know what happened. We had
I'm looking. I don't see anything.
There's a graphic in Asana. You know what? You know why? Because me and him were trying to figure it out. Because you know what a mess this is behind the scenes when we try to figure these bullet points out from Nate the Crook Shook, who they called him earlier. I think that a little bit got screwed up because there's 2 people that should be released. They're in Asana. It's Rosalinda Rodriguez, and the other one I'm going to announce right now. Jordan Griffin. I can help you out with where they're at in a minute. Jordan Griffin, he's a 5-fight UFC veteran and serves in the U.S. Army. We appreciate that. Jordan Griffin, welcome to the club. Multi-fight deal. Can't wait to see what you offer here in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. So, Dave, you're way better at computers than I am. This is not your fault. If you go into Asana,
I'm in it.
And you go to the signings tab.
We got it.
Okay, cool.
I don't have the.
It's Rosalinda Rodriguez and Jordan Griffin. They should be up top. And then what we're going to do is we're going to edit this part of the show to make it seem like this was seamless when we announce the new signings. So let me know when you're ready and I'll re-announce them. I love that the people that watch this live can see all the stupidity that we deal with on a daily basis. Let's see what they're saying in the chat while I'm waiting. Oh, let's go back. Julian hit it harder. They're talking about the bare knuckle, the punch battle. Let's see.
Different machines, too.
That's true. That's true. But they were the same exact. Looks like Ryan Dean's dropping something to Sana. I don't know what's going on here. I just sit here and talk like an idiot. So it looks like they're saying, Kai, your level changes are amazing. Savage is saying, let's see what else they're saying. Dang, Kai, you hit hard. Connor did. I seen it. Let's see. Julian hit harder. Knockout Radio says. Crazy clown.
There you go. You want to start your segment again?
Oh yeah, restart. I'm gonna fall asleep. I've been up since 4 a.m. today. All right, here we go. We're gonna do it again. Ready? From the top. You guys ready? Yeah. You got your breaking news sound effect ready?
No.
Oh, I love drinking Forged Irish Stout before the show. It's so much fun.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. So we have some new signings to announce. This is the best show ever. A seamless show where we announce new signings all the time. First up, I want to talk about Rosalinda Rodriguez. She's 14-0, pro boxer, undefeated. And I know you're saying, pro boxer. She's got 3 KOs, 6-ranked women's bantamweight. I mean, this is great. But again, if you're a bare knuckle fan, you're going, but pro boxing. I mean, okay, we're bare knuckle. It's different. Well, if you don't know, she's fought for us before, I think 2 times, undefeated, and if I remember correctly, it was 1 KO. So Lord, I just restarted again. Rosalinda Rodriguez, welcome, multi-fight deal signed. Can't wait to see you in the squared circle. And then moving on, we have one more I want to announce today. This guy is a former 5-fight UFC veteran and serves in the U.S. Army. Welcome to this company. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the family. Jordan Griffin, thank you for signing with us. We're looking forward to see what you can do and what you're going to do here in BKFC. So there you go. A seamless segment. That was great. All right, next up, we have that graphic has been disturbing me the whole day when I look at my monitor. Am I the
It's
only
actually
one?
a real photo from Easter from my family, but I don't know why they put your face on.
Was that you?
But,
that was you when you were a child.
yeah.
They just put this.
You look way too excited to be sitting on Dave's lap.
What were the Feldman Easters like?
Did you guys do
Did you Easter egg
We
hunts?
did Easter.
Did you dye eggs?
You know, I don't remember. Yeah, we dyed eggs. We definitely dyed eggs.
No Easter egg
I
hunts?
blocked my childhood out.
You should block your adult life out too sometimes, man. I see what you go through. What about you, Evan? What did the Easters look like at your family's house? Did you wear a bonnet ever or to church?
I don't know what a bonnet is. But we did go to church as good Christians.
Was that your one or 2 times a year you'd go?
No, actually growing up, we went every Sunday.
So did I.
Until I renounced my faith. But it's starting to come back.
So stupid.
You know, I'm not totally convinced there's no God. I think that
That's
there's
a whole
something.
other show.
I think
Yeah,
there's something to it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
know-
ready to say there's no God. I've been like, I don't know what it is about the TikTok algorithm, but it's been skewing a lot of like
God
pro, like Christian Catholic stuff.
Bro,
my
it's
way.
the Lord speaking to you.
I think it is.
It is through TikTok. He's on
So-
TikTok, I guess, too.
I'll get there. I'm hoping I can be redeemed when I die. Hopefully, I can plead my case.
Well, in all seriousness, not to get too deep, but as long as you are a believer and you ask Jesus Christ into your heart, God into your heart, you're going to go to heaven.
Oh, you think Hitler did that?
Yes, Nate knows a lot more about this. He taught me that you could do whatever you want. He didn't say it like that. At least growing up as a Catholic, I can do whatever I want. Then I go to confession. Then it's all forgiven, right?
Well, Catholic, you know.
Somebody put what's this? Somebody put rumor. I don't know if they mean about God. I don't know. I'm a Christian follower.
I think there's probably a God.
I think there is too. I really do. And I think that when you're younger, I don't go too deep on this, but I think that when you're younger, sometimes you have so much other stuff going on. And it's kind of hard to believe when you start out, like trying to look at it. But when you look at history and everything, and you also, I feel like when you have kids, stuff changes a little bit too. Somebody said about reading the Bible, I don't like books in general. Somebody wrote, Evan is a god. Nicholas must know you.
Thanks, Nick.
Anyway.
Ask Nate about God.
Evan is the Illuminati. Guy buys chickens, and a few months later, the price of eggs is off the charts.
I can time the market.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to our. I love going off topic here, but
this is actually interesting, though.
Well, last time we tried to do this, I had a great conversation. Remember, we went like
what?
conspiracy theory. We started talking about everything.
Yeah.
Then our numbers dropped. We have to, if we're going to do that like once a month, we have to let them know all bare knuckle stuff. Then we move to conspiracy.
All right, are we done with bare knuckle stuff?
I have to.
Let's talk God.
I got to do no. You can talk God. I talk to God myself. I talk to him one-on-one. I pray with him. So let's do the upcoming events, and let's let's pray to God that you're not sitting next to me on the flight going to Italy, right?
Oh, I'll be way in the front.
Because you're first class. That's what I knew.
In the back, buddy.
Dude, I set you up for that, man. Which is weird because usually you like it way in the back. All right, let's look into what we have coming up here.
You're the Catholic.
I'm not Catholic anymore either. I'm a fun-loving Christian now.
Oh, okay, good.
That's not funny though, because that's really kind of messed up.
Oh, you're a good boy.
Yeah. Dude, we just end the show here, dude. This thing's off the rails. I'm telling you, when we drink the wine in the forge before we go on, the holy wine, it's not good for us. Let's see. I can't look at the comments. They're making me laugh.
You able to recover here?
No, I got to go to the upcoming events. Evan, stop. April 18th. That's this week. God willing, we'll be in Omaha for fight night. I'm excited. We talked about it earlier. I know that Dave Senior's excited. Always a loud, great crowd for that. We talked about Bryce on the card. A lot of great stuff on this card. So make sure you're tuned in. BKFC, I'll be in the BKFC app, BKFC.com. If you want to buy tickets, you're in the area, BKFC.com as well. It's all there. After that, we're going to head to my homeland, Italia. Yeah, we're going to Italy, man. Going to be in Florence. Evan and I are going to eat some gabagool together. It's going to be awesome. April 26th, we'll be there. It's going to be a great night of fights. We're looking forward to that. That will be on DAZN. Again, more info, tickets, everything, BKFC.com. That's a world title fight. We heard more about it today. They kind of got upset and changed, and now we've made it into a Rocky story with the young Italian man, undefeated, stepping in for Chris to fight Chris Camozzi. We're looking forward to that. And then from there, we go to Italy now in May, man. We're back in Clearwater. We're going to be at the OCC Roadhouse. Paul Sr. owns a piece of that from Orange County Choppers. He's been to many of our shows. I'm sure he'll be at this one as well. He's a big fan. It's going to be great. That was a cool atmosphere last time. It's kind of outside, standing room. It was like a rock concert. I'm looking forward to that as well. In Clearwater, that's a fight night. BKFC.com to stream it on the app or buy some tickets. There's still they have these cool like fire pits there. May 10th, we are in Salt Lake City, the Marine versus D-Day, Richmond versus Dyer. BKFC on DAZN at the Maverick Center, huge place. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be rocking. You can still buy tickets, BKFC.com, or get ready to watch that live on DAZN. A lot of great stuff coming up, man. I don't know where this train's going to stop. We just keep going and going and going. And more and more shows going to be announced soon. If they're not announced on here, because there was some stuff, that we were going to announce on here, but I'm hearing them at ear we can't. The ink is almost dry on some main event contracts coming up. And on these shows, did we announce those shows? I don't even know. Well, we announced, yeah. I can talk about the one. You can put it up there, right? The one that's Mohegan. I hope. I can't talk about the main event they're talking about yet, but I hear there's something in the works, and the ink's about to dry. We'll be at Mohegan Sun June 14th in Connecticut. Again, that's a fun arena for us. You're always there. You always come out. You get loud. You get nuts. We're looking forward to that. In the coming days, keep your eyes peeled and ears peeled, because I think they're going to announce some kind of main event there. And there's another main event they were going to announce, too, that I can't do yet. Did we announce that show yet, though?
Nope.
Okay.
Here's what I'll say.
Shut up on both of them.
It'll be a very, very busy June and July, so say bye to your families.
I already did like a couple years ago.
Your other family?
every town you go to, right? All right. I think that's all I don't want to give up anything else and get in trouble. So that's
talk a little flat Earth, or
I don't mind if you guys got the time.
Evan knows all about it.
I think I have a 1:30 call scheduled. I would just like to take the call here. Let's see.
Got some good
Hey, I want to say something. You need a haircut in Clearwater? Because I missed it last time, dude, in Swervo
No,
Cuts.
I want to grow it out.
Are you going to grow out again?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get it cut. If I don't get it cut, I need a cut before Omaha. I'll come see you at Swervo Cuts. All right, well, hit those love buttons. Is there anything else you guys want? Do you want to get into Flat Earth? I don't really have opinions on that. I have to think about it.
What about the moon landing?
We talked about that last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
Some celebrities just going to space yesterday.
You said it's. I saw the Katy Perry.
Katy Perry went to space.
Yeah, what was that? Did she go or she's going to go?
Well, when I heard it was all women flying to the moon, I was like, oh, God.
You know what happens?
I
when
said they'll surely get there as just, as long as there's like a man navigating.
A man, stop at the Milky Way and ask a man for directions.
She'll tell me I was supposed to turn, a mile after I went past the turnoff. So I just hope there was somebody
God bless.
directing.
Dude,
I'm staying.
I used to think Katy Perry, like when I worked in radio, I'd met her a couple times and I interviewed her. I used to be like, I thought she was hot. She had a little more weight to her, then she got a little more skinny. She wasn't ever fat, but I thought she was hot.
You like him a little thick?
It's not. She wasn't even thick. She just got too skinny, I think. And I also like. Then I got to know I don't know. She's kind of annoying. I mean, she was nice, but she's kind of annoying on screen. But I thought she was beautiful back in the day, man. She was, Katy Perry. Don't you like Firework? Isn't that your song?
Wait, how's that go?
Boom, boom, boom. I know. I played it on the radio all the time. I know all the Katy Perry. Hot and Cold. The bipolar check-in. I got in trouble in there for saying, I'm like, it's bipolar check-in, Katy Perry, Hot and Cold. You're making fun of people with
I like
bipolar.
that song, yeah.
They're all good. I kissed a girl and I liked it.
California Girls.
Yeah, with Snoop in there, the Snoop D-O-double G.
She has some good ones.
Look, Paul Pickett podcast. Okay, everybody enjoy your day. They're all going to sign out. All right.
We can talk about this off air.
Yeah. I got this meeting I attend too. So anyway, Kevin, Jesus Lord, Evan.
What?
Pick one pop star that you think's hot. Go. Shakira. Good. That was an awesome one.
Oh, yeah.
I dated her for a minute.
Did you?
Yep. I'll show you pictures. I was a very young man. I met her at a radio interview. I didn't really date her. I went out on a date with her. We shared a drink together. And then she kissed me. Yes, she did. I have a
She
picture.
kissed you?
Yeah, I mean, not
on the lips?
I don't kiss and tell, bro. I can't do it.
You made out with Shakira?
No, I didn't make out with Shakira. I did go out. We had drinks together. And
way.
after
What did she drink?
I was very, very young.
Did she keep her drink covered around you?
No, she's brilliant. She was really nice. She speaks like 5 languages. She graduated from
like
UCLA.
the first lady.
Dude, she's absolutely brilliant. She was wonderful. She was nice. It was like when I met Fergie. She made me feel like I was the only person in the room. I know they don't care about
You're
me.
dropping some names today.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the celebrities I used to interview before I came to Bare Knuckle.
On the spot, I really can't think of a female pop star.
Oh, wow.
Britney Spears. But
you
I
go.
don't think she's hot.
Yeah, but
She's
she
like
went crazy.
now.
But that's
Yeah.
good now, right? Because she's crazy. Crazy's always a little better.
She's too crazy.
Yeah, but never too crazy. Only if you have to live with them.
Right.
Then they're too crazy. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you, Evan. We're all done together. Hey, look, guys, we really love you. We appreciate you hanging out with us every single week. Excited for Omaha this week. Until next week, remember, man, stay knocked up. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Omaha!